Good morning, everyone. So welcome to our Loctite webinar today. Today the topic will be Loctite Wear Protection Coating. So I'm Eng here, MC of today's webinar, and beside me is the presenter, Kim.
All right. Good morning, all. So my name is Kim Ning Sin. You can just call me Kim. So I'm the application engineer from Henkel Malaysia for this MRO business units. So thank you all for your time today for this webinar.
All right, so let's move on to our agenda today. So you can see from the slide today, we're going to cover three main areas. So first will be the overview of wear protections, and the importance of using this wear protection coating. All right, second will be our Loctite product introductions. So in these sections, we will be talking about the problem that we face, and the introduction of the product, and some video sharing, and lastly will be the some success story that created using our Loctite product. And third will be our Q&A sessions. So throughout the whole webinar, if you have any questions come to your mind, just feel free to key in or type in the chat box. I believe it's right hand side of your screen. So without further ado, let's start our first agenda today.
All right, thank you, Eng. Okay, so the first agenda I will talk about this overview of this wear protections. So first of all, I will try to explain some of the primary cause of this wear, because I think in every problem we need to know the reason behind why this problem causes. That's why then only we can tackle the problem using the right solutions. Okay, so you can see in this slide, I've actually differentiated the wear into 5 different categories, starting from these abrasions, erosions, cavitations, erosions, corrosions, and impacts. So for example, abrasions, which is actually involve this dry, fine, and coarse particles sliding across these solid materials. Okay, then we got these erosions, which actually basically same like abrasions, but it involve this gas and fluid rather than this dry solids. Then we got these cavitations, which is a form of erosion caused by this vapor bubbles. And then we got these corrosions, which is I think quite common to you guys, which is actually the chemical reactions between these metals and also the environmental elements. And last but not least, we got this impact, which is these solid materials that having a huge potential force that cause damage to your solid equipments.
All right, thanks Kim for this sharing. I know some of the term might be very how to say
technical.
Very technical,
Okay.
But not to worry. Throughout the whole webinar series or sessions, we're going to explain more of it by using some video, all right, and some of the case study. And Kim, I have a questions to you before we proceed. So actually, what are the current solutions that the market are using? And will you explain more that how do Loctite actually come into the picture on this wear protection coating?
All right. Okay. So just for your information, basically in the market currently, most of the peoples use this metal lining or this what we know as wear plates to do protections on these solid processing equipment. I don't say these current common methods bad or what, but I see some limitations that I'd like to address. Okay. So you can see in this slide, I've stated down a little bit the typical problem in using these common market solutions. For example, these long preparations works, because we know that when we purchase these wear plates from our vendors, basically they come with these default shapes, and we know that we got these different shape and size of this equipment, so we need to do the pre-cuts before the installation, and all this actually costs times for your technicians in your plants. Next, all this installation of these wear plates actually involve welding, and welding is a type of hot works. We know that in certain industry, they are very particular on this hot work, because it's actually increased the safety hazard in their plants. Okay, so next, by using these wear plates, we can't do any patching repair. What I mean is, whenever part of these wear plates are really damaged, we need to hack the whole plate down rather than do patching repair. So all this actually costs additional time consumed in your maintenance process, and also cost additional repair costs for your this maintenance. And how Loctite come into this picture is Loctite, these wear protective coatings actually can be used as these complementary solutions with your current solution, which using this metal lining, or you can use our products as a standalone solutions and to create these sacrificial layers. So let me share you a video, and also the audience here a video on what is the importance of having this sacrificial layer in your this solid processing equipments.
All right, so let us enjoy the video.
Okay.
Nordback wear-resistant coatings are formulated with extremely hard reinforcement fillers. They have superior adhesion and excellent wear resistance against abrasion. Large particles and solids can cause premature failure of equipment through wear and abrasion. Constant attack of large abrasive particles and solids causes significant metal loss. Wear and abrasion can be minimized by utilizing Nordback wear-resistant coatings. The successful application of these materials is largely dependent on correct surface preparation, product mixing, and application techniques. After the product is applied and the equipment goes back to service, the results are incredible. Nordback wear-resistant coating effectively protects against abrasion from large particles. It works as a sacrificial layer that can be easily patched or resurfaced to its original thickness. Therefore, the equipment substrate always remains protected. After applying Nordback wearing compound, equipment loss or replacement and downtime are significantly reduced.
All right, so you can see in the video the importance of this sacrificial layer in your equipment. So along the time, once the sacrificial layer is, the thickness of the sacrificial layer reduced because of these abrasions, we can easily top coat using our this LOCTITE Wear Protective Coatings to back to its original thickness so that we can continue to use our equipment and extend the service lifetime of the equipment itself. Right?
All right, thanks Kim for the sharing. That I hope the audience is also have a clearer pictures on this sacrificial layer. So let us move on to our second agenda of today, which is the LOCTITE product introductions. Yeah, so let's move to our first product that we're going to introduce. So like I mentioned earlier, before we proceed to direct to the product, let's just see that what are the common problems that we may see, we may found in our productions or at our plant. So you can see from the slide, dry fine and coarse particles, okay, actually will cause this abrasion and wear on our processing equipment. Yeah, for example, shoes, pump impeller, all this. So if all these equipment damage, what happens? So we have this unplanned downtime. Yeah, so we need to replace these expensive equipments. But not to worry. Today, Kim here, we're going to share some of the product that are able to help us to solve all these problems. Yeah. All right, yeah, Kim, pass to you.
Okay, so like what you mentioned, I mean, for these dry, fine, coarse abrasions, we can use this LOCTITE PC7218, or what we know as LOCTITE wearing compounds, or this LOCTITE PC7226, or what we know as this LOCTITE Wear. Okay, the reason why both of these products is suitable for this dry abrasive situations is because inside of these products actually filled with ceramic fillings. And these ceramic fillings actually will have a very good outstanding resistance towards abrasions. Okay, so I'll highlight a little bit of some of the benefit of using these LOCTITE products in the solid processing equipment. First, it's actually easy to use. Okay, so and it's able to coat on top of this vertical surface, this overhead surface, and even curvy surface. Okay, the mixing of these products very easy and very straightforward. No need special trainings or whatsoever. Okay, just mix it in a right mixing ratio. Then this product able to be top coated on these metals and even the old batch or this damaged these LOCTITE Wear Protective Coatings. And last but not least, the curing time for our product is just merely 6 hours, so that you can greatly reduce your maintenance downtime.
All right, Kim, thanks for sharing on this 721 and 7226. That's point number 3 that you mentioned, that able to top coat and without any special preparations. Yeah, could you elaborate more on this one? That what do you mean by able to top coat? And means that I can replace on any kind of coating, just apply on it?
Basically, how about like this? Let me share. Take this opportunity to demonstrate how to use this product, and also what I mean on this top coat on this whole batch of this protective coatings. Okay.
All right, Ken.
All right. So before that, let me wear off my glove first.
All right, while waiting for Kim to done his preparation, you can see that on the screen we actually zoom into our product. Yes, so you can have a look on this one, 7226. So the packaging is actually like that. So inside there is actually a part B. Yeah, so this is the part B inside. All right, we remove the and this is the product inside that how it looks like. Yeah, so there's a two part. So now Kim will conduct a demonstration on how to apply these products and what are the things that we need to take note. Yeah.
All right, so this is the plate that we're actually going to coat it. So let me remove this first. Okay, so like what Eng showed just now, so this is actually the resin part of this 7226. So basically the mixing ratio for this product is 4 parts of resin mixed with 1 part of hardener. So of course, whenever we try to use, we need to do some simple mixing first, so that we make sure all the things is actually mixed evenly in the resin parts. Okay. So I'm going to take 4 parts of this product to this mixing plates. Okay. And at the same time, I got this.
So the audience can see this is a roughly 4 part that Kim just now applied, and now he will going to add the hardener. 1 part, is it?
Yep, you are right.
Right.
Okay, so this is the hardener. Okay, hope that you can see from here. Okay, so again, still the same. I'm going to mix it evenly first. So I'm going to take 1 part of this 7226 hardener.
So you can see that actually the part B is actually a bit slightly yellowish, am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, the color is different. So now Kim gonna mix it.
All right. So, okay, I'm gonna mix it using this mixing blade. Okay, so you can see actually they got some color difference on this product, the dark gray and also the light gray. Okay, so the reason why we made 2 different color products, so that we know that whenever we mix the products properly, we can make sure it once the color is actually uniform, then we know that things are already mixed properly. Okay, so give me some time.
So while Kim are mixing, so I'm gonna show you where you can look at the slide. So there's actually a sample plate that Kim already prepared. So you can see on the right is actually the 7216 that actually we apply.
The old batch.
The old batch, and the left side will be the clean surface metal plate. So later Kim will actually apply on both surface. And what do we mean by top coat without any preparation? Am I right, Kim?
Yes, you're
all
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've already done on the mixing. Right. So basically, you can see actually the mix it quite carefully. Okay. So like what Eng said, I'll try to apply to the metal surface first. Okay, so that you can see actually how easy this product can be bond to the metal parts. Okay. So basically, you can just coat your this wearing this 7226 up to whatever your desire thickness. So what we recommend is mostly minimum of 6 mm for this
right.
Yes, for these products. Okay, so you can see I already applied this product onto the clean surface. Right, and now
let me show the audience that.
Yep, and no problem.
All right, so you can see that on the left part, this is the part where Kim applied just now, and this is the part that Kim applied previously.
Yes.
Yeah. So now Kim gonna demonstrate us what do you mean by the top coat?
Yep. Okay. Okay. So you can see, for example, along the time, like what I mentioned, the protective layer thickness might be reduced due to the abrasion. So whenever we got some outage or some time shutdown on your equipment, we can just top coat the products so that it can back to the original thickness surface that you're looking for. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Then, and like what I mentioned, I mean, this product actually have a very good sag resistance. That's why when they apply on this slanting surface or this vertical surface, it's able to hold the products very firmly on the surface without any sag. Okay.
So Kim, two questions I would like to ask. So during your mixing, what is the working time
Okay.
that we need to apply before it's actually start to have some curing?
Okay. So for this product, the working is approximate 20 to 30 minutes.
20 to 30,
Depending
all right.
on the ambient temperatures.
And the full curing time?
Full curing time will be 6 hours for this product.
All right.
Okay.
Sure.
Right.
All right. So I think then thanks Kim on this demonstrations.
All
Yeah,
right.
all right.
No problem.
So let us move it aside first. Yeah, and let us proceed to our next session here.
All right. Oh, yep. So
all right, so let's just move on to our next part, which is the some success story.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So I would like to take this opportunity to you guys also to share some of our success story. So you can see in this slide, the first picture actually is this fly ash part line that in this coal power plant, so that you can see it's actually pretty damaged. Okay. So previously, when we engage with our clients, we know that along the time they have this old damage, these pipelines that they will dispose with and does not do any repairs, so that to extend this service lifetime. So whenever we know about this issue, we introduce this Loctite PC7218 to coat internally to rebuild back their these pipe linings for this fire ash pipelines. So you can see we actually coat around 6 mm thickness for these pipelines and be able to further increase their this service lifetimes of their pipelines and reduce their this maintenance costs.
All right, thanks Kim for sharing this success story. So I believe all the audience actually can see from the slide all these old pipes. Yep. So you can see I would like to bring all your focus to the bottom right part, the benefit part. As you can see that the pipe are running more than 3 years after applying Loctite 7218.
Yep.
Yeah, and the wearing after 3 years impact, 18 months of inspection is actually only 1 mm. So this actually proves that our product really do able to help on this abrasion wear. And most important is the last final point that actually save a total of 120 units. Yeah. So before, if customer do not actually use our solution, all these 120 units call. Yeah, we have to demolish. We have to find some way to dispose it, and it costs money. But using Loctite solutions, we can reuse all these 120 units, and you can see we can save up to 1 million Malaysian ringgit. Yeah, so this is a very good example that how Loctite can actually help our customer.
Yep.
All right. So next we move on to our next problem. So just now we talk about abrasion wear. So now we can see one slide. We talk about impact. Yeah, impact damage actually caused by medium and coarse mineral. Yeah, due to falling of the products. Yeah, so this actually will happen often in equipment such as hopper, chutes. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah. So same problem. If this happen, you need to replace your equipment, cost money, and we need to shut down the plant, unscheduled downtime. Yeah, this is also another cost. Yeah, so now I'll pass to Kim to share us how can Loctite actually help on this impact impact damage.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, thank you, Heng. Okay, for like what you say just now, for this impact cause damage, we actually got two dedicated products for this kind of issues. Okay, they are this Loctite PC9313, or what we know as Loctite high impact wearing compounds, or this Loctite PC9593, or what we know as this Loctite fast cure high impact wearing compound. Okay, the reason why both of these product is the answer for these issues, this impact damage problem, is because inside of this product actually is consists of this rubber often polymer matrix, and we know that this rubber polymer matrix able to absorb this impact on these solid particles, so that it able to protect your solid processing equipments for a much longer service lifetime. So, and again, I mean, some of the key benefits is actually same like our wearing compound, and also new wear, easy to apply, able to apply on these verticals and these overhead surface without any saggings, and the functioning cure for these products will be ranged from 3 to 6 hours.
All right.
I'll take this opportunity to share you some of the performance of our Loctite PC9593, so that you can have a much more understanding on how this product works and also perform in the impact damage.
All right.
All right. Okay, so you can see from the video itself, it actually shows the performance of this 9593 products, and you can see this product have this exceptional impact and also abrasion resistance. Let me share you, a photo. The reason why, this product is very important in this solid processing equipment. For example, this hopper or chutes or even bunkers. Okay, I got this photo in the slide. It's a very good one, a very good example. This is actually hoppers, solid hoppers. So along the times, the solid minerals is actually continue impact on these bunkers, and because of these bunkers without any specialized protective layers on the metal parts, so along the times it's actually continues to impact and cause these through holes, and the minerals inside is actually flowing out and causing a mess to this pure processing plants. So that's the reason why we need to have having these protective coatings, so that we can protect our equipment to avoid this kind of issues happens in your plant itself. Okay, so also at the same time, I also got one video explaining on this curing time of these 9593s. Okay, so let me share you guys. Okay.
So after watching this video, what actually caught your attention? Yeah, from my side, you can see that something that captured me is a fast curing, impact resistant, and how fast is it? Yeah, from the video we can see that it's actually able to achieve curing in 4 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, and when we run through the impact test, that's why you can see that these our products have faster cure. So it means that shorter the downtime.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually let our production plant actually run back to normal in a shorter time. Yeah, so faster cure, quicker repair. Yeah, so Kim, since you said that you showed the video that our product is at 4 hours fast curing, yeah, and how about the typical other Loctite product, and also compare with the general market all these impact resistant product, what are their curing time difference?
Okay, so if you do remember, like a couple slides ago, like this 7218 and this 7226, the curing times about 6 hours. So for this 9593, it's actually have even faster curing times, around actually 3 to 4 hours. Okay, and what I understand in the markets, our competitors or other brands is actually their curing times actually range from 9 to 12 hours. Some of that even 24 hours only can get the functional cure. Okay.
All right, thanks Kim for this sharing. So next, we move on to our case study from this impact damage.
Okay, so thank you, Vincent. As you can see in this slide, the first picture is actually one of our coal bunkers in this coal power plants. So as you can see, there got some damage on this metal lines, and our clients actually request on repairs. So previously, they need to, like what I mentioned, they need to hack the whole plate down and pre-cut it and weld back. So, but all this actually takes a very, very long time. Okay, so we introduce this product, LOCTITE PC9593s. As I mentioned before, these LOCTITE Wear Protective Coatings able to do this complementary repairs towards your metal liners. Okay, so we can use these products to just do these patching repairs on the metal liner that's already damaged. And at the same time, we know that all these wear plates solutions, they got one of their weakest area will be the weldment area. Okay, a lot of the times these minerals attack on the weldment areas, and they might have the tendency the whole plate is peeled off due to the impacts. So that's why we do these complementary protections on the weldments using these LOCTITE Wear Protective Coatings for this case will be this 9593. Okay.
All right, so thanks Kim for sharing. So as you can see from the slide, the top picture is the damaged part on the wear plate, and the bottom is after we top coat using our 9593, the blue color coatings. So I'll take this opportunity to refresh all of the audience memory again.
Yep.
That in the earlier slide, Kim actually mentioned the problem that we're facing is using wear plate. There might be a tendency that the whole plate fall off.
Yep.
Yeah, and then if you would like to replace it, we need to hack everything. Yeah, and to replace a new one. So this is cost time, cost money.
Yes.
Yeah, but using that, we always mention the benefit of using LOCTITE product. Most important, easy, fast.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cost saving. That's why you can see that using LOCTITE 9593, you can just top coat.
Yep.
Yeah, easy to apply, top coat on the part that we want it to apply. Yeah, all right.
True.
Yep. So I hope that understand all the audience actually have a good understanding on this one and a clear picture on this one. So without further ado, let's move on to our last problem that we're going to share today.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see that just now the previous two problems we talked about the dry damage, dry abrasion, dry impact. Yeah, so maybe some of the audience might say, hey, how about we have some equipment that running water, yeah, or some liquid type of material. Yeah, so not to worry, we got you covered now. Okay, so we have this abrasion on the slurry or wet materials. So this is actually you can find it on the equipment such as pump, slurry pump, yeah, pipe and ducts. So same problem again. So when all this equipment actually facing problem, we need to shut down the plant. Yeah, and schedule downtime, which is nobody wanting to be happen.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to replace a new equipment, so maybe you need to reorder the equipment, and there's a lead time as well, right? So let me pass to Kim on this. How can LOCTITE help us to deal with this slurry abrasions?
All right. Thank you, Okay, like what you said, I mean, this wet abrasion actually cause certain issue on the specific equipment that runs this wet material. For example, this submerged chain conveyor, these slurry pumps, and also these hoppers and some of this pipeline. Okay, for this kind of cases, we actually got dedicated product for this kind of problem. They are known as this LOCTITE TC7332, or what we known as this LOCTITE silica carbide mill wet. Okay, so why I say that this product is the answer for this wet abrasion or this slurry abrasion, the reason is because inside of these products, we got these silica carbide filling materials inside the epoxy. Okay, and these fillings actually provide an outstanding resistance towards the wet abrasion or these slurry operations in your plants. Okay, and as usual, I mean the benefit of using this product is like what Eng say. I mean easy, sag resistance, able to apply on this curvy surface, and the curing time will be 6 hours for these products. Okay, and at the same time, I got one very interesting video to show that the performance of this Loctite PC7332 on the wet abrasion using this STM testings. Right.
So after the video about this slurry abrasion resistant demo, what do you notice? Yeah, so you can see on the left picture. So there's actually 2 sample pieces. So after we run, I think it's 8 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can see that on the left side, this is using the competition grade.
Yep.
Yeah. There you can see very significant damage. Yeah, however, on the right side is the one that using 7332.
Yep.
Yep. So you can see that even after 8 hours, it's actually shown no significant damage. That's why because it's actually better filler, then we can say that we actually have a 3 times better wear resistant compared to the other products.
Yep, you are right.
Am I right? Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Good, cool. So let's move to our last case study that we're going to share today.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Eng, again. Okay. So in this slide, actually, you can see this pump impeller that actually this pump impeller or this pump housings that we use in this sand mining process. Okay. You know that this sand mining actually we are sucking this sand from these river beds. Okay. To this sand dredge. Okay. So along the time, this mixture of this sand and also the river water will cause damage to your this pump housings. Okay, and previously without, and because pump housing is actually place that very difficult to do this protection layer, because we can't like weld this. It's a bit difficult for us to weld this wear plate on this pump housings. Okay, so most of the time when this pump housing is already damaged, already punctured, the hole already punctured, they will just dispose the products. So whenever we know about these issues, we introduce our clients using this Loctite PC7332. And like what I mentioned, it's actually easy to coat on this curvy surface and act as this sacrificial layer for your pumps. Okay, and eventually be able to help our clients to increase the equipment service lifetimes up to 40 to 55%. Okay.
All right, Kim, thanks for sharing on this case study on our 7332. So you can see from the benefit, like we always mention throughout the whole webinar, it's actually first is sacrificial layer.
Yep.
Yeah, it's from then it's easy to apply because you can see the pump housing is actually a curvy area. So in this we have actually difficulty to install our wear plates in this case. So but Loctite do have the products. We can apply this 7332 protection coating on the pump housing, yeah, and then we can actually extend the equipment lifespan.
Yes.
Yeah, so that in the long run we actually able to cost down a lot.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So let us move on to our next part.
Okay. So actually, besides all these 5 products that I mentioned today, actually we do got other types of products. For example, this Loctite PC7222, or what we know as this Loctite resistant putty that we use for this metal rebuilding. Okay, then we got this Loctite PC7338, is what we know as Loctite ultra high temperature millware. Okay, so this is products used for higher temperatures up to this 280 degrees, and then at the same time for those like mining industry or these power plants or these solid processing plants, they might having this conveyor belt, and at the same time we also got this what we know as this conveyor belt repair, or known as Loctite PC7350. Okay.
All right. So also we do have this we call Loctite white paper report or even a product sell sheet. So if any of the audience are interested, you can actually scan the QR code on the screen, or you can actually click on the link that actually attached in our chat box, or even you can email directly to our email, right?
Yeah.
So to get it, and due to time constraint, we cannot cover for all Proctite products today.
You're right.
We have plenty of them. I think few days also cannot finish, but not to worry.
Okay.
If in your plant you think that there's any damage that you think that our Loctite might be suitable, able to help, yeah, just drop us or Kim an email, then we can set up maybe we call plant visit, yeah, and then from there we can propose the correct product, the right solutions, yeah, to you. All right, so yeah, let's come to the final part, the Q&A sessions. So let me check the chat box to see do we have any questions.
Okay.
All right, these questions are: the wearing compound thicken very fast during application. How to make it smooth?
Okay, so I don't know, if you are looking a much smoother surface, I think there are three ways. Okay, first, don't mix a huge quantity of this wearing compound. The reason once the product you mixing is actually many, the curing time is actually fast because the chemical reaction is actually exothermic, and exothermic reaction generate heat and will cause the curing to be much faster. So my first recommendation is use a smaller batch, mix in a smaller quantity so that you can handle the product in a much easier way. Okay, second, if you are looking to have a much smoother finishings, I can also introduce, you can actually top coat using this Loctite PC7227, or what we know as this Loctite brushable ceramics as a top coat, so that you can see a very nice smooth finishings on top of this on your repair for your very compound. Okay.
All right, thanks, Kim. I hope that we're able to answer this audience questions. And next is how long need to mix two parts together? So I think the audience are referring to 72185. Yeah,
721. I mean 7218 or even 7226.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe that I believe the questions will be how to make sure that the product is mixed properly or mixed evenly. So you can see all of our products. Not like 7332 is 721 226 or any products actually come with the resin and the hardener will come with two different colors. Okay, either it will be light gray and dark gray, either with the light blue with the amber color or whatsoever. So along the time you mix the products, and once you get the very consistent color or the color is already mixed evenly, then you can consider it already can be mixed properly and can be applied to your surface already. Okay.
All right, and how about the pot life working time? I think you mentioned earlier it's around 20 to 30 minutes.
Yep.
But this is also depends on the volume, you said, right?
Yes. I'm just to take this opportunity for this Loctite PC9593, if you still remember, okay, because of this faster curing time. Okay, so for that particular product, we have a much shorter working times, which is 10 to 15 minutes. Okay.
All right. Next, I think this is a good question. Can it apply to badly corroded steel structure, beam and column, and bring back the original strength or integrity of the steel?
Okay, this is kind of like
metal repair.
Metal repair, a bit related more on metal repair. So, but like what we always mentions, for those products, if you are applying on the very dirty metals or these unprepared, unclean surface, the first recommendation I will give is make sure the surface can be cleaned. So you can clean it either using power tools like grinder, or you can sandblast if you have the luxury to do that. And if not, you can use this sandpaper. So just make sure that you remove this loose rust or these rust materials on the metals before you apply all of the products. And if you are looking for this metal rebuildings, probably you can use this Loctite PC7222, like I mentioned in a couple of slides ago, or you can use other products like Loctite EA3478. And anyhow, all these solutions actually depends on the actual situations, so that only when we see the actual situation, only we can decide what kind of product to use so that it actually fit your the actual conditions.
Yeah, that's why for this audience, it's best that you can drop us an email
Sure.
and share your problem so we can actually tackle from there.
Yes, you're right. Okay.
Right, there's actually few audience asking this. What's the working temperature of all these protection coating?
Okay. For those all the product that we introduce, we focus today, all the temperature will be the application temperature will be around 120 degree plus minus. Okay. But if you are looking temperature that application temperature much more higher than 120 degree, then we can use this Loctite PC 7338, this ultra high temperature anywhere where it's able to resist temperature up to 280 degree. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Kim. And I have one of the audience that the eye are very sharp. He or she mentioned that I see there is a flanges on the table with coating. What is that? Yeah, Kim, can you share us more about this one?
All right. Okay. So I believe she's talking about this one. Okay. So you can see actually I'm coating this 7226 on the flanges of this pipeline. Okay. So because of the property of these products, because it's a very cheap paste, and so not only you can use for this protection coating for this solid processing equipment, actually it can have this sealability advantage on this like pinhole, like this leaking area. So you can actually, we know that in certain area if we can't do this weldment repairs, we actually can use this product coat on the pinholes or the crack area to put to secure the cracks and prevent the liquid to flowing out from the pipeline or the vessels. Okay.
So these products are able to, like in this case, you are able to help to tackle the leaking.
Yep, you're right.
But do we need to actually shut down the?
You still need to shut down. Because you still need to shut down reduce the pipeline. The pressures. Okay, for just a couple minutes or at least 1 hour. Okay, so that we can make sure that the things is actually adhere on the surface. Okay.
All right. Interesting. I would say secondary functions.
Yeah.
Additional functions of the protection coatings. All right. All right. I see that actually we answer most of them. Most of the questions. So if due to time constraint, if actually miss out, no worry. We will try to attend your inquiry by email.
Yep.
All right. So yeah. So I think I've come to the end of today's webinar. So I would like to re-emphasize. Yeah, you can see from the slide, wear and impact cost downtime. But we Loctite actually keep you running. Yeah. So once again, thank you for joining us today. Yeah. So I'll pass to Kim for the closing.
Okay. So thank you all. So if you got any questions or anything that you'd like to ask regarding the problems or the products, you can just come to us. This is my email, this is my telephone. Okay, so that's all. Okay, so thank you. Okay, see you.
All right, bye.
All right.